Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the UMPs here at Volusia. It should be a fun race, I would think. We got a complete full field of 20 cars, so I think 4 people are going home. I think 16 make it into the feature race. We had a completely fresh track to start practice, so we wore it in a little bit, and I'm not the biggest fan of like a completely fresh track, so hopefully we could do all right. We ran an okay time in practice once we started figuring it out a little bit. I'm going to run the high line basically first lap. And then kind of like the high line 1 and 2, like middle to high 1 and 2 second lap, and then bottom 3 and 4. But I'm not the biggest fan of like a complete fresh track for like a qualifying and stuff like that for me necessarily. But we'll see what we can do. We just got to not hit the wall and stuff this second lap. Trying to keep it straight, like with a completely fresh track too. This track was bumpy as all hell. It was ridiculous. I feel like I really screwed up the entry of that corner. People were in the 3s. We got a 323. Okay, so we're up there at least with most of the people. I'm okay with that. Oh geez, I was worried about qualifying because I didn't know where we were gonna be at. We were like a 470 on the first lap, which would have put us like right in the middle of everybody. Currently we got second, so we would have pole of heat number 2 right now. We still have a handful of people left to qualify, so I'll bring it back for the heat races. And heat number 1 is rolling off. We stayed in second, so we'll have pole for heat number 2. But this heat, Lane got the pole. We got Steven out here who's really fast. He was me and him had the fastest time in practice before this. So hopefully they could run well. Got the 2 car back and forth. Top 6 do make it straight to the A main. So we'll sit here, watch heat number 1, see how it goes. Hopefully everybody runs pretty clean. But I'll be watching that transfer spot closely because I want to see how crazy they get for it, especially with a really fresh track. It's basically just run straight through the middle or the bottom if you can get the bottom to work good enough. But the bottom just is as quick right now. I think the middle's a little quicker here for Volusia. I can't wait for this track to really slick off and you can make like that higher line or very low line to work, because that's kind of how our practice was. It was like super slick through the middle. You had to run either higher than it or right along the inside wall to be quick. I could kind of run about the same times. I was a little faster on the bottom, which I love doing at this track. But with a completely fresh track, we'll see how worn out it gets, especially for my heat. Lane is right up on the pace truck as it's about to pull in here on this lap. And they're getting ready to go for 8 laps with no cautions here in the heat race. Same with the consolation, 10 laps, no cautions.
Green flag. Then
the feature is 30 laps with cautions. Top 2 got out pretty single file, pretty easy. Battle for 3rd back here, the 15 and the 40. Side by side, 40 is going to get a little bit more of a run on the exit. Slider for the lead. Oh, not quite. 15 got tight back there as well, going all the way up to the wall. Steven did get the lead there on that lap. I'm pretty sure in 3 and 4 you can make that bottom work a little bit better than 1 and 2. Steven holds that bottom for 1 and 2 though, able to keep it going. Really grips the bottom. He might clear him here off of turn 4. He doesn't quite clear him, but he still had the lead there on that lap. Is he going to throw a slider in turn 1? No, he doesn't. He stays low. Side by side with Lane and Steven here. The 40 car is making his presence known. Slowly working his way up. Steven able to slide up there. Get the lead. Lap 4, like clear. Lane trying to work back below Steven here. Maybe.
Sorry, man, I pushed.
A little bit of a tap there. I don't know who said that exactly. Really tight racing up front. 3 car battle for the lead. For the 40 is car number 2, Riley. He didn't have as good of a qualifying as they wanted to. Oh, tight racing on the bottom there in 3 and 4. Able to pinch them off. Keep on rolling pretty well. They're trying to all get by the lap car of the 9. He's in the wall. They all get by safely, though. And it looks like all 6 are kind of by themselves. There's nobody really after the 6th place car really fighting for position. And we are on 2 laps to go currently. Steven still holds a slight lead over Lane here. Lane trying to run that outside, get more momentum. Not quite working out yet. They've worked in that bottom pretty well, though. It's not as bumpy, it looks like, which is good. Oh geez, what? I'm gonna lose my heat race somehow. I just know it. Like, they're working in this track so well. I don't know what line's going to be the fastest. I'm kind of watching Steven. He's running like middle both corners, not straight on the bottom, just like a lane up, kind of. But he gets the win, starting in second. Good run by them. Good clean race up front. Riley getting up from fourth to third. Steven getting the win from second place. Lane did nothing really wrong, just ran a little high first lap in turn 3. And it seems like Steven was able to keep that bottom rolling and stayed inside of him until he got clear. So really good racing there. But we're getting gridded up for our heat. Hopefully we can
We're on the bottom.
win our heat and start second for this feature race.
Fuel, so
Everybody's gridded up now. So we're getting ready to roll here. I love Volusia. It's a very fun track. I like when it gets slicked off more for sure, but we have to get it to that point here. Starting to slick off slightly there in the entry of one, you can see. Starting to look like a little slick right here. Not a ton, but a decent bit. I feel like in this heat, it's going to really slick off right there in the middle. And then the consolation race will just slick it off more, obviously, which is good. It needs to get slicked off more. I got the 12 on my outside of Rodney. You got Harvard behind me. Fancy. It's not really too slick through here yet. It's still like, I guess that lane up right here where you want to catch the grip, it seems like, is the fastest. We'll see how we can do. Just need to not over-rotate the car or do anything stupid, hopefully.
leave it all out there.
We need to try to get a good jump is the main thing.
I got a good feeling about today, guys.
I just need to not destroy the car or completely kill our momentum in a corner. Like, I get so nervous on the pole, even though it's just a heat race, like, I just don't want to screw it up is the main thing. We'll see how we can do, though. Pace car is getting ready to pull in,
Look everything over real good.
and we're going to try to get a good jump here. Not going to go immediately.
Lining up behind the pace car.
We got a really good jump. Very close to those tires down there. That guy was throwing a slider line, which is scary. Kind of was not expecting that by any means. He got to our inside a little bit there. Because he had a hell of a run through 1 and 2. Like, I feel like I'm just not giving it enough throttle through 1 and 2 probably. A lot of the grip was gone from our pace laps there in the center.
16.561.
Really wants to slide up hard on us. Trying to keep it straight in the middle as much as we can, so we don't slide up too bad. Trying not to put too much wheel input into it.
473. You just hit the
Trying to
flat.
use the throttle to drive this car. Searching for the grip. I'm waiting for that grip to get built up there in 3 and 4, but it's not quite showing up how I want it to. Same in 1 and 2, like it's so far up the track, like I don't want to run all the way up there. It would sound like he got the wall behind us. Maybe the slightest bit.
509.
Maybe a mini slider line there. Catch that grip on the entry. Same thing here maybe. Slide out to the exit some. That was our fastest lap. Ooh, that was a bad slider though. Got way too sideways there on the exit. Seems like there is a lot of grip down here on the bottom of 3 and 4 though still, so that's a good place to be. We are going to be starting on the outside for the feature regardless of where we finish. We're either going to be second or fourth if we finish second. But it's looking like we're going to be able to hold on for the win here, which is awesome. We're going to be starting second in the feature race. That's huge. Harvard gave us a good race there, though. It was tight. Yeah, good run. That was tight racing for sure. But we were able to find a little bit of speed there the last couple of laps, which was nice. But he gave us a run for our money to start that because he was getting right under us immediately. He almost did the same thing Steven did, where he like got to our bumper there right off the start. Like he had a hell of a 1 and 2 because he threw like a slider line. That was very scary for me. But then they all check up really hard. But he had a lot of momentum down the backstretch. I kind of ran that middle. He ran the very bottom like Steven did, able to get some good grip. And there was a lot of grip down there. But we were able to get enough momentum off the turn 2 to keep our momentum up and get by him at least. Or off turn 4 too. But he gave us a run for our money. Great run. A lot of fun. We'll be starting second in the feature race. There's going to be 4 people going home from this consolation. 1 person's not here. 2 people are not here anyways. So 2 people are out of 6 basically are going to be going home from this consolation race. And I'll bring you back for the feature. And we're rolling off second here for the feature race. We need to try to get a good start here with Steven. Hopefully we don't fall back too far off the start, but I do feel like this outer lane's starting to come in a little bit compared to the bottom. I think the bottom's still pretty quick, especially in 3 and 4, but I think this outer lane is starting to come in over the very middle at least. So I think being on the outside for this start is a good thing. Every restart will be double file as well until the last 10 laps. But that's normal on dirt.
Good luck, everyone.
Yes, good luck to everybody. Hopefully we don't have too many cautions. 30 laps, we can have a pretty clean race. Race will go by pretty quick, and it'll be fun. But if we get a bunch of cautions, it's going to suck. I cannot get comfortable at all. But hopefully we can do pretty well here. Need us to get a good start here. I don't know if Steven's going to go right away, or if he's going to wait a second like I did in my heat race, because he wasn't the leader in his heat race either. He started second. So I'm not sure what his plan is on the start, because I don't think I ever start on the front row next to him ever, or on the front row in general. I'm never really there much, so we'll see how we do. But we're getting ready to go. Third place is like on his ass though, like he's already pushing him.
Why are you pushing me?
Oh, that pace car's off. There might be green flag.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna like wreck him or something. Try to run just outside that slick, able to get a good run there. Kind of want to do the same in 3 and 4, which there's not much of a slick honestly in 3 and 4. But really want to try to keep the car straight. There's not a lot of grip built up here yet. And we already got a caution. It looks like the 6 car who started in 3rd ended up getting spun out or something. So we'll have a quick restart here. We're back on the outside for this restart again, which is good. I'm happy about that. But all these pace laps don't allow any grip to get built up here, which sucks. I want the grip built up here, because without that, you're kind of just searching for it when it's not quite there. It's a little bit there, but not quite there. It's harder on the throttle control for sure. But hopefully we can do well. I need to get a little bit better of a jump this time. He went really late on the restart, but he's much further back from the pace truck now. So I feel like he might be going early.
Yeah, brother, you do your thing.
Not quite that early.
Ready, green, green, green. The road is open.
Oh, I got the wall. I hate doing that at this track. And he's coming up anyways. Okay, he sent that thing in 1 and 2. Holy hell.
Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Good job.
Like, regardless, he was coming up in 1 and 2 if I was there or not. But I hit the wall in 1 and 2, or going into 1, so it screwed up my entire corner anyways. But we need to search around, try to find some grip. I think there's still a good amount of grip down here in 3 and 4, honestly. 1 and 2 I do think is a little higher. We just keep sliding though, since there's not anything built up there right now. I need to be better on throttle control. Trying to see where Steven's going. He's like going in the slick with his front tires and then kind of sliding up a little bit. And he's running that bottom 3 and 4, and he hit the fastest lap. But he's really slow off of 4 doing that, because he is like almost hitting the wall there. It's very sketchy. Oh, I hit the fastest lap. Hell yeah. Love to hear that. Ooh, he got that wall hard. And we're going to have another restart. Looks like the 2 car is gone now. He might have been a part of that wreck. He was in 4th. He was straight behind us. I think he might have hit that wall in the backstretch, because that's easy to do. and very dangerous to do as
Hey,
well.
Austin, can you check my...
All right, I'm very confused.
Guys, if we do,
The
if we do
7
have
car
more
who
Okay,
was
that was crazy.
in second just like pulled off to the side and wrecked. Yeah, I don't even know what just happened. I'm so confused.
So, looks
He
like
literally
the
just like
inside.
pulled off to the
Did
side
he
and
lose
wrecked.
another one, or did he... What the fuck?
He's coming back up. Here he is. I don't know if he just damaged his car a bunch though doing
He
that.
hit the wall trying to spin it. He was trying to warm up his tires.
Oh yikes, that's funny.
Have a great
Fucking
day.
around too
Come in
much.
green this time.
Yeah, fuck around and find out. That's all I gotta say.
That was lame.
He might go early. He's close to the pace car this time. Trying to roll up on him. I tapped him in the rear and got off throttle. Trying to make this bottom work while we're down here.
Outside.
There's a decent bit of grip down there if you hit it right. Try not to hit our left front on the wall. Jeez, we're tight to that.
Outside. Clear high. 16.908. Really nice, man.
But there is a good bit of grip down there in 1 and 2. If you hit it right, you get such a launch on the exit. Same with 3 and 4. You have to hit it so right, though. It's very, very tight.
16.842.
And now they're running it behind me, which is really funny. 3 and 4 is definitely tougher, I feel like, to hit it in. I'd missed it on that one, you could see. Like, Steven gained a ton on us there.
948.
I'm gonna go back higher in 3 and 4 there. Try and keep the momentum here. Or maybe a cut down there would work well. I don't know.
16.88.
Steven went back high 1 and 2. I feel like we can gain in 1 and 2 like that. We're like doing the opposite line right now, which is funny. Just try a little bit of a cut down. Kind of started high, tried to come down low.
16.8.
But you got to get it way down here and slowed up, like just
Dude,
let
get
off.
off my ass.
6.963.
Trying to go high. There's a big
You
open
man, you
area
wanna Run me over.
in the middle of 3 and 4. I'm trying to use as like a cut down.
16.906.
Trying to search for some grip, but we're pulling away from the guys behind us, which is really nice. I'm happy about that. Maybe I'll use it as a slider line. Nope, that didn't work too well, did it? We lost a ton of time doing that.
16.939.
I'm gonna go back to my cut down instead because I feel more comfortable doing that, and I just want the speed on the exit a lot more because I can get more speed out of that. I feel like
16.851.
Steven's sliding up. I don't know if he was watching me in his mirror go high or not. I don't know. Definitely caught him a little bit there, it looked like, cutting the exit when he stayed high, potentially.
024.
He just seems so much more calm and collected, keeping the car very smooth through the slick there to slide up. I don't know if he's as calm in the car actually doing it or not, but it looks like it. It looks good from the outside. About even in 1 and 2, it feels like doing that. We were pulled away from the rest of the field though, which is awesome. Very happy about that. So it shows that we're quick at least. We just can't fucking catch Steven. He's fast. That's why he's the number 1 car here. We're car number 3 though, so I'm happy we're doing well. And the car number 2 all F4'd on that last caution. I don't know if he was even a part of it because I swear somebody said, why do you all F4 when the caution came out? And somebody thought that his internet just blinks, but I think that he legit just all F4'd. Just trying to find a different line to see if something works. That kind of does, but we just lose so much speed on the exit there.
16.954.
And it doesn't matter what Steven does, it looks like he's pulling away from us regardless. Like, he's so damn smooth with it. I feel like we're doing really well, though. I just need to not hit the inside wall with our front end and ruin our race. Because we're gone from the rest of the field, at least, which is nice. It's only like a 2100 strength of field, the spotter said, which isn't, like, massive, but it's not terrible. I'll take it.
16. 16.959.
I need to start paying attention to my lap time. 16.95, okay. Kind of see what this is, running middle. Like sliding up above the slick for the exit. 17.1, so that was like 2/10 slower there. We're gonna higher 1 and 2. I'm gonna do like cut down in 3 and 4. Still about the same.
The leader just did a 16.9.
Yeah, he's pulling on us, just running the bottom. Seems to be the quickest right now. It's all about just being smooth and consistent down there. Yeah, we ran a 69 the second we went down there. It was like a 10th and a half, almost 2 tenths faster. So we just got to continue run down here right now until we really fall off, or we're just not consistent with it. But there is lap car up here, a lap car at least. I don't know what just happened to them. That was a 2. That was a bad lap. As soon as Steven gets off the bottom, we like dropped off in lap time down here. It's funny. He knows what he's doing though. He's very quick. And then he goes back to the bottom there as I was going to slide up to the top. We ran identical times 2 laps in a row. 2:23. Pretty sure that was identical. That's quite funny. Lap car looks to be staying high, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad. At least he's staying in a lane. He doesn't look like all over the place, but we only got 2 laps to go, so I don't even think we're going to catch him. Steven might just have to deal with him. Or he might just back off for him because he has no competition for me. I have about the same amount of distance from him to the guy behind me. We're pretty equidistant to each other. So barring this lapped car just braking and straight lining him, he got it. But great race, great win. I'm happy with our second place though. Good race, good win. Hell yeah, I'll take the second though.
Thank you, good race.
Happy about that. Car 3 getting second, I'll take that all day because we'll gain some iRating from that for sure. Steven getting the win makes sense.
Ooh, good job,
we were the fastest 2 in practice before this, and he was faster than I was by a little bit, so it makes sense. But we pulled away from the rest of that field, man, at the end there. It was really nice. We had like, Evan was catching us slightly. I was just taking it easy, running that slider line, just trying to stay away from those walls. But let's see what happened off the very start and everything, because there were a couple wrecks off the start, really. What actually happened to this guy? Did he just get like right hooked, or they tapped there barely? They look like they tapped going into the corner. 15 got tight, got into the 9. They save it though. He almost destroyed those tires. Taps the guy coming up, but he was kind of coming down as well. Yeah, he just kind of got ran over a little bit there. Oh, appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Another Austin. That's pretty cool. I love seeing people in my race that watch this stuff. But yeah, he kind of just got ran over there. He's running tight to the 7 and just gets front bumper hooked and just ran over, which is unfortunate. Ooh, that guy had nowhere to go. 7 car had nowhere to go. Where did the other Austin finish? He finished. He was the car 15. So yeah, he was the one that got into the other guy in that corner. He did finish what, 13th, I think. No, 14th. He was a lap down there at the end. He was, oh no, he was the 7 car, not the 15. Gotcha. Oh, that's he got just in an unfortunate spot there for that wreck, and that probably destroyed his car for the rest of it. Nothing you can do about that. And then the 16 was slow back there. The lane was getting into him some. Did they hook? Almost. They just sideswipe a little bit. Kept it clean though. I just want to know what why that guy just alt F4 when the caution came out, because if he wasn't the caution, like, why did he alt F4 so quick? I'm so confused. 15 and the 9 getting stuck together, and 15 is gonna go around. There he goes around, and I think the caution comes out there, and then he alt F4 is like right here, I think. Yep, he just leaves. Like, the caution came out, and he's like, screw this, I don't want to be in a bunch of caution race. Oh yeah, this is what happened under caution when I said I was really confused. The 7 car who was in 2nd place, it told me to pass him, and I'm like, I don't even see him, but he's just out here warming up his tires, clipped the tires, got some damage on the right rear from it too, which is hilarious. He might have bent up the right front as well a little. He ended up finishing 4th, still a good run, being car number 7 for sure. They were racing tight back here. This is Evan in the 111, and the 7 car down there came up slightly on the exit. This is lap 21. But it went green to the end after those first 2 cautions, which was really nice. I was happy with that. Ooh, he was trying to cross him over, caught his right rear the slightest bit. I really don't think he touched it. It was a little bit of net code. This is the other Austin. I think he just had some front end, probably some engine damage. Oh, that sucks. Lap 26, there's no caution for that. Oh, he was the one that was slow there at the end. That is why. He probably had engine damage already from that first wreck, but just barely clipped the wall on the front, and it just took him around. And then once his tire hit, he flipped. I'm shocked there was no caution for that. That's unfortunate. That really sucks when that happens. I hit the front stretch wall so much, mainly going into the corner, and it screws up my entire corner. Not really like on the exit as much, I feel like. But that really sucks. That is rough. And Lane actually working his way back up after that spin out. He ends up finishing 5th. Good recovery for him, though. And then that's the end of the race. So great win by Steven. Evan was starting to catch us there towards the end, but I was kind of just relaxing, taking the slider line, just trying to run consistent laps and not hit anything. But I'm happy with the 2nd place. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results here. Results are in. Strength of field was 2,400, so it was a couple hundred higher than the crew chief or spotter said in the beginning. We gained 35 out of that. That's nice. I'm happy we gained some for the first time in a while, I feel like in an actual like UMP or something like that, or a super, because we've been struggling in those lately. Trying to get back up to 4,700. I want to hit 5K this season, but it's going to be tough. I'm going to try to do some Eldora super races this week and pro Knoxville races this week. Hopefully we could do pretty well on those, because those are going to be some fun tracks, but I think they're going to be really, really competitive. Probably going to be some really high strength of fields in those. I've seen a couple on Facebook that are like 71 and 7,200. I wouldn't even be in those races. I would be in the 2nd split. That's crazy. But Steven's up there 5,500. That's awesome. But good win by him. He was blowing us out the water there at the end. Just really consistent and smooth on his throttle inputs. But that was a lot of fun. Only got 2 cautions in the beginning, which was nice. And then went green to the end. So I couldn't ask for much more. Not much stupidity or anything. It was a pretty solid race overall. So appreciate you guys for watching. As always, hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. And I will catch you guys in the next one.